Can you remember your very first gig? And if so, what was it? What was it like? How did you feel before the gig? How did you feel after? Oh no, he's shaking his head.
Absolute nightmare. I couldn't even beat that. I could not even beat that. So we'd only be basically a little background on the duo was it was me and a mate from another lad from Warrington, and I went to Pirate Studios one night, put a little clip on my story, and he replied saying, "Oh mate, I'm into be DJing. We should go to the studio together." So next week we went to the studio together, and I was like, "Yeah, we probably buzz off each other." Took a couple of mates with us, like boys, like you two proper vibe. It's a sick vibe and all this. So we thought, let's sit down, let's chat it out. So literally about 10 minutes after that, we were like, yeah, let's go with it. So we went with this duo, thought of a name, which I'm not going into because it's embarrassing, but we went into like this, we got going with it. And like I said, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks later, the local club, we got into the local club, sent a few messages out. It was like, yeah, boys, like, we'll get you on. So like shit, like how soon? It was like, well, it was a big weekend. What was it? It was it was a payday weekend. I can't remember what date it was. It was in the summer. But it was payday weekend, so he knew it was going to be a busy Saturday, and he gave us a headline slot. So it wasn't like a proper event, but it was just like, these boys are going to be playing. And we had a 90-minute set as well. And we both never played in a club before. But I still, at this point, I had no confidence on the decks. Only been in the Pirate Studios about 3 or 4 times. The little decks I had were like tiny little Newmark with half the dials missing and all sorts, like still using the computer. And the next minute, I was put in front of these CDJs that I've only ever seen in Pirate Studio with no one watching me. And it was one of them, the club owner, he was like coming behind, having to still nudge it, so it's in beat matching, and it was funny because obviously like the drinks were flowing and whatever. We really enjoyed it. It was a proper laugh, and like all our mates were there. I think it was like hundreds of our mates. Some of that we brought like stupid amount each because it was our first set. But I look back now and go, how did anyone ever let me go near them decks at that time? Yeah, it was one of them moments where, like interviews like this, you look back and you tell that story, and it's like, that's where the journey began. All your mates are there, you're playing for free in your local club, you've never seen these decks properly before in front of a packed club, but we had each other side by side to help each other out, nudge you a little bit, and yeah, we got through it in the end. But that's when that was my first ever set.